Fiesta Friday brought to you by Modelo Especial. Enjoy responsibly. It is the Benny Show. What up, SoCo? 1079 KBPI South. Matt McChesney in studio with us. Going to be talking some metal, but before we get into that, congratulations. I hear you got some kids ranked, my man.
Yeah, so look, 'tis the season for recruiting. That never stops at Siz-Zero Academy. Check that out at Siz-Zero Academy on Twitter and Instagram and SizzZeroStrength.com. That's what we do. We just put 40 guys out. So we've got a new class this year. I'm actually headed to Boulder today to meet with Darrell and Coach Wilson and Coach Shiv and Hagan, the entire staff, sit down, present all my guys, and watch a bunch of film because we've got a ton of film from the facility. That's how we do. And then I was talking to my boy Blair the other day that works for 247, the national recruiting service for a lot of these kids that ranks a lot of them. And, send them all the tape on my dudes. And of course, the Dungeon family showed out, and we've got 18
ranked in the top 100? Top 50?
Nah, man. We've got 18 in the top 24.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So, and then three of those dudes quit after they got offered, but I still claim them because it is what it is. So 18 out of 24. So look, there's this assumption that like Siz-Zero Academy develops you mentally and physically and pushes you as a man and a player and challenges you every day and puts you in front of the best players on the field in the state of Colorado that have the cojones to show up at the facility. And don't think Matt is mean. He's so mean. And you're right, I am. Those guys, that assumption that we put you in front of college football coaches and we can help them get eyes on you, that assumption that if you come to Siz-Zero Academy, you will get better as a player and as a man and go live your dream and walk the bridge, that assumption is 100,000% correct. And I am not afraid to say it. And this is America, man. Look, it's the land of opportunity. It's not the land to come to your house and knock on the door and be like, can you come with me? That's not the way it works. If you're going to sit around and complain about other people working, you're going to watch. You're a fan. If you want to go to work, that's what we do. At Siz-Zero Academy on Twitter and Instagram, we are not playing around. 18 of 24.
That's unheard of.
And that's what we do.
That's unheard of.
Look, I put it like this. If you're too scared to wake up and go to work and chase something because you think you're already good, you suck. That's a fact.
Well, I find that in truth in sports, truth in everything, truth in life as well. How many people, too, also sit back once they, quote, reach their whatever, and then they just sit back and they're like, oh, I'm good now.
Everyone.
What I like about
not everyone, but a lot.
A lot. What I like about your place is I keep seeing guys that have, quote, made it pretty bleeping high, pretty far, have done some things, and they're still going back to train with you.
And that's the beauty of it. When you rotate out a Ryan Jensen, a Dalton Reisner, a Sam Jones, a Phil Lindsay,
and they're still there.
And then they come back.
Yeah, dude.
Austin Slotman showed up the other day and gave me a jersey. That's the moment where you're like, man, I feel really good about this. Is kick ass. And then the best thing out there, KBPI Nation, Benny, Dungeon family, everybody, is when you get a 15-year-old kid in the room like Trey Zune or Connor Jones or Caden Weatherby or Braden Miller or Bear Miller, his brothers at Stanford, Drake Nugent, Austin Johnson. You get one of those guys in the room at 15 years old, and then they walk out at 18 on full ride to LSU and Notre Dame and Texas A&M and Michigan and Colorado and Nebraska and blah, 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 Stanford. And they walk up and go, Coach, I got my first offer, and that hug and that moment is why we do what we do. Either run with us or run from us.
1079 KBPI.